Well, good morning, everybody. I decided I'd fix me some egg Poo Young, but the way I want to eat it. It's a little bit different version than a lot of it is. And I'm going to use just a little bit of cooked chicken in mine. You can use shrimp, pork, beef, any kind of meat that you'd like to put in there, as well as vegetables if you'd like. It's almost like making an omelet, but it's a little different. So these are some walking onions, just the tops, the green tops, because that's all I needed. I don't need the bottoms. See, there's a lot of dishes that you can make, but you just need the bottom. You don't really need the whole onion. Put them in a plate. I've already got my little bit of chicken cut right here, just cut up in little cubes. And I know most recipes call for like enough to feed 6 to 8 people. But I'm just going to do it for 1, basically, or 2 at the most, because I don't want to cook that much. Now I'm going to make my little bit of a sauce that's going to go on this. I'm going to start out with just, that scared me, like a tablespoon or so of oil. I'm going to use about just a couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of sugar, about a spoonful. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of, and I need to get my other spoon because that's not a tablespoon. I need to buy me a set of those little measuring spoons. I had them over the years. I've misplaced them or they got thrown away or something. And what I'm going to do is coat my little bit of chicken with some of this. Just kind of stir it up, get it all mixed in. Let it soak into that chicken. Cornstarch. And I forgot to get it out earlier. It's early in the morning, y'all. I'm not all here. Now we're just going to let that soak, because the chicken will soak up a little bit of that sauce while I'm doing this. I'm going to add a little bit more oil. A little bit more vinegar. About another tablespoon. I'm going to put in another 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce. And this time I'm going to put brown sugar. A little bit of brown sugar. Where's my brown sugar? And I had it out and I put it right back. Trying to clean my spoon off a little bit, so I don't have to dirty every spoon in the house. I'm going to get about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and that's it. I'm going to put in cornstarch, probably a couple of rounded teaspoons. That should be enough. Now I'm just going to mix that all up. Because this is going to be the sauce we put on it after we cook our main dish. This is our sauce that goes on our egg foo young. Now I'm going to bring all this over here. I forgot to get a bowl for my eggs. I'm using 2 regular eggs. Because like I said, I've cut the portions down. I'm not fixing it for 6 or 8 people. I'm going to put part of my my green onions in there. I'm saving just a few for garnish on the top. And I'm simply going to beat my eggs. And you could beat them before you put your onions in there. It's up to you. I'm going to come over here. I need to move my camera so you can see. And I need to get a smaller frying pan too. Now, what I'm going to do here is just, I need to add just a tiny bit of water. You know what? I think I'll cook this first. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of oil. And what I'm going to do is cook my garlic just a little bit. Nose itches. Okay, now we're going to simply turn that down just for a second. We're going to put our chicken right into our egg mixture. We're not going to stir it, we're just going to put it in there. And we're going to come right over here and pour it right in the pan. And I don't have the little noodles that they decorate it with and all that. That's okay. I mean, if you don't have those little bean sprouts or whatever they call them, it's just basically for decoration. It's not a whole lot else. And I don't have those, and I'm not going to buy a whole package. just to do one little egg Poo Young. And I'm just gradually pushing the egg up toward the little patty that I've got going here. Because I don't want it running all over the pan. I want it to stay kind of close to my chicken. Now, like I said, you can use beef, you can use pork. A lot of stuff you can use in this. Now, while that's cooking a little bit, I'm going to get this other pan hot. And I'm going to simply make my sauce. And we're just going to thicken it. That's what we're going to do. So. My garlic jumped on me. And you want it just a little bit brown, not much. And like I said, we're just thickening the sauce. I guess I put just a little bit too much cornstarch in there. Turn that down a bit. Made a little bit more sauce than I intended on doing. But we want it to brown up a little bit too, so. So you can see I turned the heat down. I added just a little bit of water because I got it a little bit too thick too fast. And now I'm just kind of separating the little clumps. Because I just want it to be like a creamy sauce. I don't want it runny, but I don't want it a big thick glob either. I want a happy medium in there. And you may not want it quite this thick. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Some people don't like the sauce on it. But I kind of think it's just an omelet without the sauce, really. There. I left my eggs sitting up there. I'm just going to put my sauce right over on my used to go to the restaurant out here when they had a Chinese buffet. And a friend of mine, his mom would always order egg foo young, but she'd tell him she didn't want the sauce on it. For some reason, she didn't like the sauce. But there you go. I made a little bit too much sauce. And I was going to garnish it with the rest of my onions. And normally they would have put like the bean sprouts on top before they flipped it. But, oh well, you can improvise. So, here is egg foo young made with chicken. Get some of that sauce, some of the onions. Y'all take the first bite. It's really good. And that's as good as any egg foo young you're going to get that they make with shrimp, pork, or anything else. And I used already cooked chicken. It was a chicken breast off of a roasted your chicken, not even a whole chicken breast. Like a quarter of the chicken breast. And that is really good, y'all. Y'all have another bite. Egg foo young made with chicken. That is really good. So with that, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Y'all have a blessed day. And make you some egg foo young with chicken. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye now.